Hello Amp, welcome. In this series I will summarize one of the best-selling books 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. I will start with a book introduction in this video, then the 7 habits one by one. Understanding of introduction is very important as it laid the foundation for the 7 habits. So let's start with the introduction. Introduction. In introduction following points will be covered. Character and personality ethics, paradigms, maps, perception. Principle of growth and change, inside-out approach. Habit. Production by production capability balance in the assets. Stephen the writer studied the last 200 years of literature and found out that in the early 150 years character ethics were considered the way of effective living. Character ethics are the principles like natural law in the human dimensions which are real and unchangeable. Character ethics includes integrity, humility, fidelity, temperance, courage, justice, patience, industry, and simplicity. In the last 50 years character ethics is replaced by the personality ethics. Personality ethics includes personality, public image, attitudes, behaviors, skills and techniques. Personality ethics has two paths: human and public relations techniques, and the other was a positive mental attitude. Character ethics and personality ethics are social paradigms. But the problem is that there are major flaws attached to personality ethics, as they are quick fixes and can be faked. The writer explained his point through the concept of paradigm, maps, perception. Paradigms are our source of attitudes and behavior. These are influenced by personality ethics unconsciously, which in turn shapes our maps. This is one of the basic flaws of personality ethics. Paradigms are like maps. Our maps are based on our experience, subjective realities, and we consider that we are objective, but in actual we see things as we are conditioned to see them, influenced by society and personality ethics. Objective realities are the principles that govern human growth and happiness, natural laws. To change oneself, one has to change the perception. Perception can be changed when we look at the lens through which we see the world, as well as the world we see. And the lens itself shapes how we interpret the world. So to obtain an objective view one needs to have the awareness of the paradigms and the extent to which they are influenced. Then compare them with reality, listen to others and be open to their perception to have a better bigger picture view. If someone wants to make minor changes in his life, then he can focus on the attitude and behaviors, while to make significant changes one should work on the basic paradigm shift. Remember, character ethics are the primary traits while personality ethics are the secondary traits. You must have strong character ethics to build long-term relationships in addition to good personality ethics. Principle of growth and change is a natural process. You can't skip anything or use the quick fix approaches. You have to take the step one by one to achieve quality of life. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a new level of thinking. It is a principle-centered, character-based on inside-out approach. Inside-out means is to start with self, even more fundamentally start with the most inside part of self, with your paradigms, your character and your motives. Inside out is a continuing process of renewal based on the natural laws that governs human growth and progress. The character ethics. Next in the introduction section is habit. Habit is defined as the intersection of knowledge, skill and desire. Knowledge is what to do and the why. Skill is how to do. Desire is the motivation, the want to do. In order to make something a habit in our lives, we have to have all three. Unless you have a desire and motivation to do something, you cannot change the habit even though you have the knowledge and skill. This should be motivated by a higher purpose. It's a painful process, but it creates happiness, desire and ability to sacrifice what we want now for what we want eventually. There are 3 kinds of assets: physical, financial and human. Production by production capability balance is very important in all 3. What that means is that you have a physical asset like a machine, and if you don't take care of it like preserving and maintaining, then a time comes when its production will start decreasing due to our shortcut gains. But if you invested in production capability, you can enjoy the production as long as you want. Similarly, for financial asset, consider yourself. If you don't care of yourself, your production capability will start decreasing, so as your production. For human asset, if you don't invest in your relationship with others, the results will start deteriorating. Thank you. That's all for the introduction. Hope you like it. See you in the next video.